All right, this last video is going to be a demonstration of 3 different exercises in one. So when life gets really busy and we start to feel a lot of pressure, our nervous system can get kind of riled up. We start to feel anxious, we start to feel overwhelmed. Doing some movement that's like shakes up our body, it's a little bit bouncy, or maybe just out of the ordinary from what we are normally doing, can be a really great way of kind of giving our nervous system a reset, giving our body and our mind a reset so that we can move back into whatever we're working on with a clearer mindset, just feeling a little bit more refreshed. So we're going to do some shaking, we're going to do some bouncing, and we're going to do some swishing. You can start off by just shaking your hands. Right? Not all of these exercises are going to be everybody's jam, so we'll do a group and hopefully one of them will feel good for you. And you can start shaking your arms now. Like shake, 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 shake them out. Right? You can shake your shoulders, you can bend over. This is definitely not like an elegant and sophisticated exercise, but it can really work. You can shake out your legs. You can do a whole body shake. Shaking it up. All right. So shaking didn't really quite feel like the thing for you. You could also do a bounce. Bouncing is not for everyone's body, but even if you're not like into the jumping thing, you can get a bounce by just bouncing your arms. Getting that similar sensation of like shaking and jostling in your body by bouncing your arms. And lifting your hands up and letting them drop and bounce. I really like to get like a little swing going in my arms here when I do the arm bounce. Yeah. And if you're up for it, you can start to get a bounce in your knees too. Yeah. Getting a little bit closer to a jump, if you've been working on your calf raises, it might be okay to also lift your heels. So it's almost like we're jumping, but we're not quite getting lift off yet. Okay? This might be where you stop, or maybe you actually start to get a little air and do some jumping. I really like to build up like that to my jump. Do several jumps, and then build my way down. So I might just start lifting my heels. And then just bouncing my knees. And then just swinging my arms. And then I'm done. So the last exercise, if you've been taking classes with me for a while, is probably one you recognize. I call it in my classes the jellyfish. It's a big squishy movement. I like to bring my feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart for stability, and I'll just start to swing my arms around my body and shift my weight from one leg into the other. Okay? This could be like sort of a slow and gentle movement. Or you can let this movement get a little bit bigger and faster. You can even let it get a little more cathartic and sort of whack yourself with your hands as you're swinging. I call this the jellyfish movement because it reminds me of tentacles of a jellyfish sort of swishing through an ocean, a deep blue sea. You don't need to do any of these exercises for a particularly long time to get the benefit. Just like 10, 20 seconds, maybe less, maybe more. Do as much as you need and wind them down. Now you're ready to go.